Hello, welcome everybody to a modern stream. Today we're going to be bringing back an archetype that I tried brewing some months ago at this point, probably like 6 months or so. And I haven't gotten around to trying out the card Beta Reunion. And this card is kind of sick in this archetype in particular, because one of the issues was whenever you're resolving creativity on 2, you are fine with like with winning the game immediately, but when you're resolving the creativity on 1, you get your Primeval Titan into play, and then it may be a little bit trickier to actually close the game immediately. But Beta Reunion for just 1 mana allows your Titan to be hasty, and that is going to be effectively the same as getting 2 Titans in a single swing. So very excited to try this one out. And by the way, for those wondering why am I not just playing the Archons, and the reason is that Primeval Titan is a much more castable card, particularly when you're just hitting your land drops with Renesix, so it's very, very realistic to simply just cast your Primeval Titans. And not only that, but it also means that your lands become like a source of damage by themselves, which is pretty neat. So we're going to be playing, this is 4, 5... 10 basic 10 different mountains, and then we have access to 12 fetch lands. It's maybe a little bit on the short side of mountains, but I think it's going to be enough, particularly because I think Beta Reunion is going to again make it so we don't need to resolve that many Titans, meaning that we can actually find more actual Valakas, which we are playing 3 copies of. The rest of the shell is pretty much what the creativity decks are looking like these days. So we have a bunch of bolts, we have a bunch of flame slashes, and because we only have access to green and red cards, our options are going to be a little bit more limited, but at the same time we're gaining that in the form of consistency and like straightforwardness, if that's even a word. But you know, we have access to explore, we have careful cultivation. All of these cards are allowing us to cast our creativity on turn 3 or even transmogrify on turn 3. And then of course Fable of the Mirror Breaker, multi-format all-star. We are going to be taking a lot of value from the Fable for sure. In this server, we have some Bosages, Veil of Summer, Leyline of the Void, and what I really like about this version of the deck is that Beta Reunion is yet another discard outlet for these dead Leylines, so it's kind of nice that we, you know, just by having access to this card, I'm a little bit more excited about having Leylines in my sideboard. In fact, I was trying to think if I could find room for Leyline number 4, because matchups like Living End are absolutely miserable for us. But I couldn't, so this is what we got. We also have some Force of Vigors, and then a couple of copies of Archon of Cruelty in the sideboard. This is a versus like the Necromentia decks and stuff like that, of course. We also have Brotherhood Send. This is a new card from Brothers War as well, which is kind of nice because it deals, like, it's just an absolute banger versus Hammer specifically, but there's also like the Sue deck, and there are some certain decks out there right now where just having access to a sweeper can be quite powerful. So interesting to try this one out. This is definitely like the least locked cards out of all the cards in my sideboard, so not entirely sure just yet how good this is going to be, but looking forward to trying it out. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you for round number 1, folks. Alright, first hand, and this looks pretty decent to me. We're going to keep this, and I think I'm going to go turn 1, Stomping Ground, just Stomping Ground tapped. Then we can fetch for a mountain on turn 2, play Explore, play Valakut. So play tapped, Stomping Ground, pass the turn back, and see where it goes. Greetings from Costa Rica. Nice. How's everything over there? Ooh, Monastery Sweeps here. Yeah, okay, this matchup is miserable for us. I remember playing against Burn when I first brewed the deck, and it was bad. It was very bad. So I guess I'm gonna play the Valakut this turn, because next turn I can just explore into another land, which is gonna allow me to get my Dwarven Mines to trigger. When Amulet Titan Legacy is funny. Oh, this is actually Prowess. That's much worse, I guess. What do you mean? Like, playing Amulet in Legacy? Wow, okay, that's pretty aggro. So I guess if we draw Lightning Bolt, we can just bolt this, and we can be pretty happy about where we're at. Lightning Bolt off the top. Oh, it's okay. Lightning Bolt is the second card from the top. My bad. Right here. Here's the Lightning Bolt. Told you. Okay. So this is mountain number 3. I mean, I have to play one of these fables, right? So I have to shock, and now I'm just gonna die to this Sprite Dragon. But yeah, I mean, I definitely need to find one of my creativities in this very next turn. Yeah, we're not in great shape. we're not necessarily in great shape over here. Block. Good. Excellent. Am I dead? Looks like I'm dead. Titan of the Top isn't bad. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to cast it, right? That looks like very lethal. Yep. Okay. I actually would have had lethal, right? No, I would have been 1 mana short. Alright, Prowess. So this card seems not great, but I guess I'm going to be bringing it in. And then I guess I want Archons instead of Titans. And I guess I want Archons every time, right? Got the cultivations. I guess let's leave in 1 Primeval Titan. And then I don't care for Leyline, don't care for Force. So I guess 1 Boseiju. Maybe they have Spell Pierce? It seems so shaky. I'm just gonna leave in a Cultivation, which is terrible, but... Hey, look! That card that I needed to win. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping this. Alright, Stomping Ground. So go. Opponent plays a Mire and fetches. La Fin du Monde. Very, very beautiful name. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Appreciate you being here. I think we're just gonna get a mountain and explore here. Okay. Pass the turn back. I mean, technically we can go for it next turn. I'm probably not going to, but thank you for my super time videos. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Damn! Upkeep Mutagenic Growth. My opponent's really looking for that land over there. Being a Sprite Dragon. We got it. And I'm probably not going to be playing around Gutshot here. Thank you for the follow, Findemont. Take 3. I wonder if they're playing, what's his name? Like the card that... That one. Yes, that one. Oh no, Lava Dart. Still missing land drops. That's funny. Okay. Well, so... Let's get a Stomping Ground here. And I think what I'm gonna do is, like, we can just very easily play around these Lava Darts, so... I think I'm just gonna play Fable here. Just play Fable. Play Foothills, say go. And the reason to not just like play Dwarven Mine there is because my opponent gets to Lava Dart if they want to look for another land, and I'm not interested in having that happen. Being in Lava Dart definitely very good for them though. Missing land drops very good for me. Play Soulscar Mage. You got it. Alright, now we untap. Draw a card. Trigger on the stack. Let's fetch for a Dwarven Mine. And I'm going to say yes, discarding Valakut, and I think Beta Reunion. Flame Slash is nice. I'm still going to... Well, actually... I guess the better line is to just Flame Slash here. Then go to combat, swing for 2. And then we're going to force my opponent to discard. And we're going to creativity targeting Gobo and Dwarf token. That's okay. Red, 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 red. Hey, Greco, how's it going? So now my opponent here, they have to dart this, but it just doesn't matter, right? I like how he's like Archon and then like a random primetime just shows up there. just a random Primeval Titan chilling. This looks fine, I guess. I'm really not high on this card in this matchup. The Lava Dart matchup seems pretty rough for the careful cultivation gamers out there. I guess I'm gonna bring in another Primeval Titan. Titan doing Titan things. As he should. Well, I'm gonna keep the hell of this out of the hand. His hand seems fantastic. We're gonna discard this weirdo Archon to the Beta Reunion. That's called synergy, folks. That's called synergy. Yeah, let's shock, lightning bolt. And I could have flame slash there, but it doesn't play our mutagenic growth, but it saves. Like, this is 2 damage that I'm not taking to the face, right? And now next turn we can try again. But I'd rather have Flame Slash because Flame Slash kills the 2-drop, even with a mutagenic growth. So maybe I can kill both here. Land? Untap land? Not quite. Pass the turn back. Yeah, I just explained why going for bolt instead of slash. Slash kills the Sprite Dragon, even if my opponent has a mutagenic growth. Yep, that one. Bolt in face, straight up. Well, now this doesn't work anymore, but still I think my line was correct. So now if they have mutagenic growth, we probably lose, I would say. So the question is whether we want to Renin 6 or Beta Reunion here. I think I want to Reunion. We're gonna kill that. That's the easy part. I guess I'm gonna Ren. Ren is better if I draw another Ren. But if my opponent has like a couple of bolts and lava darts, we're just gonna lose anyway, so. Two cards in hand for opponent. Hopefully 2 very bad cards. That's a bad card. Good. Opponent correctly choosing to go face. Second Ren. I mean, I could go for it. Seems risque, you know? Stomping Ground, tapped. Fable. Atomic Donuts, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome back to the Prime Time Stronghold. Appreciate you. Opponent fetches. Can we dodge an iteration? At least we have a chump blocker, which is not awful. Damn, my opponent really drew like trash. They don't have... Whoa. Dude, that's crazy. Well, I'm still discarding this Archon, I think. Another Fable. So let's beat a Reunion. And let's discard this Kalintarn. Flame Slash is gorgeous. So let's plus on the Foothills. Play the Foothills. Gonna slash that. Swing, and we're just gonna play another Fable so we can keep digging. Get in there, Gobbo. Get in there, Gobbo. Brotherhood's End not looking great in the face of the double Fable draw. Alright, so hopefully we don't have to take any more damage. Hopefully. Opponent fetching and shocking like crazy because they're just drawing like trash. I mean, we could still just be dead, right? Like, they draw the iteration. Sprite Dragon. So Bolt kills us. Bolt is lethal. Wait. They had the Bolt all along? Wow. Okay. Oh, because I didn't fetch last turn. Alright. Well. We were gonna get there, unfortunately. Unfortunate, but yeah, this matchup is just awful for us. Anyway, next round. Alright, round number 2. Is this the nut draw? This just has to be the nut draw, right? Okay, this one's actually very good. Keep this one, bottom door in 9. Send it. Answer to Monkey on turn 1. Love to see it. Just look at that. Just like we drew it up. Just like we drew it up. Ball that shit. Out of here. I don't know if my opponent's playing like Murktide, right? So I have to... Okay. So they're probably playing some form of Jund. But yeah, because I don't know what my opponent is doing there, I'm just going to discard this Forest. Very smart decision. Try to support more pro MTG players by passing rent control. Good. Appreciated. That's a grist. Okay. The good thing is, like, we don't care about grist that much. Explore. It's quite nice. Okay. So we're gonna do fetch for Dwarven Mine, and I'm just gonna ping the insect token. This is gonna mean that my opponent can't just keep going off with Grist. And next turn we're gonna have Creativity X equals 2 or just Transmogrify. Played against the same person last night. Nice. The deck is pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, Jund Saga is a known deck. Oh, that's not Jund Saga. Alright, let's go. Okay. Huh. So now what? So now what? Can I realistically do anything at all here? I kind of feel like I'm screwed, right? So I can't do anything until I draw a removal spell for the... I mean, I think this is step 1, right? Because otherwise it's an easy sack for the Grist. But I think I am stuck here until they crack this fetch land. Or I find a bolt for this, right? If I find a bolt for the devil, we're cooking, but... Seasoned Pyromancer. Lucky Witness. Ugh. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I may just have to transmogrify their Mayhem Devil. That's a good point. Okay. Plus on land. And we just hope that they don't hit another devil. We also have to hope that they don't hit a Thoughtseize. But yeah, that's a good point. I honestly hadn't thought about that. So Dwarf token down, that's fine. Still have a couple. They got a Bloodghast. Okay, good deal. Good deal for us. Good deal for us. Goblin Bombardment. Okay, so they're just playing Punt's deck, I think. God damn it. Alright, so now we have to draw Boseiju. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I may just be dead. Weirdly enough. I think I may actually just be dead here. So I have to find... I guess I can just draw a natural Primeval Titan too, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take it. But I may be dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go down to 2. That's scary. Boseiju, save me. Beat a reunion. Does this do anything? 1, 2. I don't think this does anything. All right. Okay, so Leyline. Well, I mean, Brotherhood Send seems great. Boseiju seems okay. Like, I'm actually not super stoked about Boseiju, if I'm being honest. Careful Cultivation sounds terrible. And I think Leyline's probably necessary. 1 Transmog out. And I think I'd rather be on Primeval Titan than Archon. They could have some amount of Thoughtseizes. I could definitely see Thoughtseize being part of their game plan. Keep. Hey Shauna, how's it going? Leyline. Pass the turn. Seek deck picks on Twitter. Is there anything sexier than deck picks? Be honest with me. I'm gonna get a Shelter Thicket to get that out of the way. The Goblins deck? Hell yeah. Yeah, Pre-Modern is sick. So we're missing land drops here, so I guess I'm just gonna discard one of these Lightning Bolts. That's great though. That's very, very good. A little bit awkward that we're gonna have to kind of waste our Boseiju here a little bit unless we find another land. Explore. Yeah, I'm definitely playing Fable before Explore. Passing the turn back. They gotta be Old Border. Yeah, exactly. Only reasonable way. How much is discarding this Primeval Titan? Like, I kind of want it though. Okay, so let's discard. I guess I'm discarding. Man, what to discard here? I guess it's just the Dwarven Mine. No, I don't think I do that. I think I just discard nothing. I just explore. Whew! That's hot. That is hot, folks. That is hot, hot, hot. Do I attack? I think so. I think I attack because I have the devil covered already, right? So actually getting the treasure allows me to haste my prime time next turn. Got him! Oh, because Unlucky Witness doesn't trigger because it's exiled because Leyline. Nice. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I think we submit the same. I'm skeptical of whether to get an Archon there, but oh. Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep this one, but oh boy. This time around, I'm gonna be discarding the prime time to the Beta Reunion. We just gotta find the land, which should be good in our 27 land deck. Should be fairly okay. Whoops, oops, oops, oops. No F6. No F6 through turn. All right, good. Go. Go, 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 go. Okay. Fetching. Stomping ground. Now what? Bombardment. Red source. And red source. Easy. I told you, chat. I told you, chat. I told you. Reunion. Discard prime time. Oof. Is it me or it's getting hot in here? I think it may be getting hot. Let's see what my opponent's got over there. 2 mana. Mayhem Daredevil. Land is fine. Okay. Draw step. Why is there a draw step stop? Do they have surgical? There's no way they got surgical, right? So here they get a ping, but I get to bolt their dude, so it seems like a fair trade. And I want to bolt it right now before they can like sack it to like village rights or whatever, right? Opponent going after the Wren, understandably so. Force of Vigor. Interesting. Lunderball with a prime sub. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate it. Opponent down to 2 cards in hand. They have company too. Wild. Okay. I mean, Wren is not dead. Wren's at 1. Let's see if my opponent gets to clear the Wren here. Daredevil. I mean, they have to sack Daredevil here. They have no other options if they want to kill the Wren. Which is good for me. So plus on Mesa. So now they have to throw both triggers. at the Ren. And we're going to do that anyway. So now they get to kill Ren, which is fine. Because they don't have Daredevil anymore. I guess not Daredevil, it's just a Devil. And now I'm just gonna Fable, I think. Pass the turn. Seem to be in a reasonable spot. We can just hard cast Primetime next turn. We have Thoughtseize. Scaredy Devil. Yeah. Devil is indeed scary. And this is like the good thing, right? Like my opponent has something like Goblin Bombardment chilling here, which makes my creativity game plan kind of hard to execute. So I just get to 6 mana, I just start casting 6/6s that win the game. Unearth. So they have Coco and Unearth, both things. Okay. Well, hello there. So we're gonna discard a couple of these. It's not bad. So I'm just gonna swing here so I get the token. The question is, do I just slam the Primetime? Because I can't kill this Daredevil if I do. I keep saying Daredevil, it's just the Devil. Just the Devil. I think I'm just going to Flame Slash. They deal 2 damage to face. But now I get to play Valakut. And we get to be cooking for next turn. Because the issue is that, like, I cast the Primetime, but then my opponent gets to untap with Devil, and they can potentially just kill me straight up. So I have to kind of respect that. So I guess we technically have lethal here, if I'm not mistaken. Never mind, I am mistaken. So I think we're just gonna hardcast this Primeval Titan, and we're just gonna get 2 mountains. And that means that we're gonna have Lightning Bolt on demand. So I think that's gonna be the play. Alright, yeah, so I think that's gonna be the line. So Shelter Thicket, Stomping Ground here. And now whatever my opponent plays, I can just kill. They can potentially company. Okay, now we win. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. Round number 3, and every now and then you just get 1 landers in your 27 land deck. Okay, keeping this one. Bottom Dwarven Mine. Turn 1 Valakut. Every little boy's dream. Pass the turn. Opponent fetches Blood Crypt. Is my opponent scamming over there? Opponent be scamming? Or what? Let's get that Stomping Ground tapped. Nice. I'm actually... I mean, it's not 100% clear that my opponent is not playing Blood Moon. So I'm gonna just play out the Foothills, even though it shows my opponent my card. But it gives me the potential. I already have the Valakut in hand. Devil Seiju in hand, sorry. So it allows me to play around Blood Moon fairly free. Dude, I'm like super smart. It's crazy how smart I am. Like, it honestly blows my mind how smart I am. Plus on fetch, play a land. Say go. I'm not gonna deal with this until the turn where I untap and I blow it up. And I just play a prime time. Explore is nice. Explore. Sure. Play 2 lands. Just plus on nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, they're just kind of losing to my Ren right now. Okay, so we are indeed playing against Scam. So we may just get scammed here. Awesome. So, how does this work? We have 2 Primeval Titans in the deck still. So I Creativity here. I mean, I just Boseiju here. And I just slam 2 Primeval Titans. So this is Mountain. This is another Mountain. Dwarven Mine. Play another Dwarven Mine. Creativity. X equals 2. Triggers! So we get 2 Valakuts. And then we get 2 mountains. And this should be good enough. I will choose your face as a target. Kind of hype about the new Golgari Planeswalker for Absent Maverick. Am I wrong about that? May also give Druid combo Shell. Yeah. So yes, to a couple of things. Number one, I think that the creativity. What am I saying? Creativity. I think that the I will try it, but I'm not really hype on it. That is regarding the Maverick deck. Regarding the Druid deck, I think it's actually going to be a lot better in there. So, we want Boseijus, at least 3 of them. I think we don't need... Cultivation is actually kind of interesting, right? Like, they don't have really... Oh, they have Fury, never mind. So, Cultivation... I think this is the choice that I want to make. And I think that on the draw, I'd rather have Leyline than Veil. And maybe on the play, the opposite is true. Brotherhood's End does seem pretty reasonable, though. Do I want to split my threats just in case of what's his name? I think so. When will you be testing Mike's in Gardens hype for this? I mean, whenever the cards are legal, right? I cannot test cards that are not legal just yet. But I'm going to, yes. I have a list that I can't wait to try out. So if this is the Grief Scam, we are probably going to lose. But if these had been the other scam, we may have been able to win. I should take Explore. Okay. All right. I'm excited for Mike since Splinter Twin. Exclusive Age Assistant Speed Elf. Or are we actually no, it's an elf that taps for mana and it's a target for creativity, right? So it both allows me to turn 3 creativity and at the same time it makes it easier for me to it just gives me a target. So now that we are on the play, I think I'd rather have Veil of Summer. Keep. Micah Saint plus Summon Station plus Daredevil. Also, Jeff Cat, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Sorry, I missed that. Playable Seiju. Just casually pass the turn. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. It's just me playing a green source. Just me casually playing a green source. No big deal. Nothing to see. Just play your Thoughtseize opponent. What's the worst that could happen, right? Dothy. I think that is just worth killing straight up. Let's get some mountains over here. I think I'm gonna get a basic. And the reason being, if my opponent wants to dash monkey, we can cover that. Blood Moon would get us, though. Okay, so here they Thoughtseize the Fable. Explore would be sick. What else are we looking for here? Arid Mesa, not super stoked about, though. Stomping Ground plus say go. So starting next turn, we're going to have access to just random things. So many times I haven't seen in a long time. Yeah, Scott, how's it going? Pedestal moved to Denver. So he's been doing well over there. He's been happy. Ren and 6 Bolt Burn. Has he made South Park yet? I don't know. Haven't asked him. I mean, this Ren ultimate seems rather threatening. Yep, my opponent agrees. I just don't even want you to cast a big card. Wow, that was some garbage draws. But it's okay, because my opponent backed it in. See you next turn. Alright. Are we keeping this hand? I mean, there's some decks this hand's good against. Alright. I mean, Canada, we got the cold figure out. Yeah. And the same was true, like, when I was living in Boston. Like, cold was something that it was expected, but at the same time, it was not necessarily pain-free. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, dude. Really? Okay, whatever. You got me. Obviously, there's nothing we can do about the scam here, right? Oh, good thing. Good thing that nothing happened there. They took the bolt instead of the flame slash, which is very understandable. Okay, pass the turn back. I don't understand what just happened, honestly. Like, did they just keep, like, turn 1 Grief, no scam? Like, is that what just happened? Pitching another Grief? Oh, it's leaving and that's what happened. Oh, that's a lot worse for me. Yeah, this matchup is kind of unwinnable, I think. Grew up on Maine, 1 week during college, the warmest gotten like a week was minus 2 Fahrenheit, like minus 18 Celsius. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, it's actually just brutal, but at the same time, it's also funny. ¿Qué haces, Morde? ¿Todo bien? Do I just concede? I want to just concede here. Let's just concede. Let's go to our next game. So all of these cards out. All of these cards in. Good. Good sideboarding. This is why you come here, chat. This is why you come here for the top tier sideboarding strats. I think I even would want Veil of Summer because of Force of Negation and shit. And Archon. Do we want Archon? I think we just want random things that we can discard to Fable and Beta Reunion. I don't know if that's like a sick strategy or a stupid one, but I guess we'll find out. We're playing the bad guy primetime deck. I mean, the thing is that this is not the bad guy primetime deck. This is just the good guy primetime deck because it's cute, right? It's the brew. Yeah, we're keeping this one, and I guess I'm gonna bottom Dwarven Mine? Yeah, Dwarven Mine. And again, like the strat here is gonna be to be in this Archon to the Fable. No such thing as a bad guy primetime deck. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the hell you're even talking about. Street Wraith. Oh my god, that's gross. Ugh. Why is this a thing? Make it not be a thing. Stop it. I don't want that to be a thing anymore. Like, stop that art. I don't want it to exist. That's gross. Disgusting. Untap. Play Shelter Thicket. Say go. I mean, to be honest, we're not in good shape here, right? Because my opponent is going to get to Leaving End before I get to discard my Archon. So I think that we're just probably gonna lose to like these random ugly ass Street Wraiths. All 4 of them. All right. I mean, nothing we can really do here, actually. That's a creativity, at least. Well, basic mountain, and here's a Fable. What is this? What are we doing, opponent? You can't dispute this. You can force it, I guess. Can we dodge? Can we dodge Living End for a turn? Or can we dodge a land drop? If we can dodge a land drop or a Living End, I think we're gonna be okay. But it's gotta be right now. The time is now. The time is now, chat. The time is now. I can't wait for my opponent to like discard Death Shadow now. I mean, nobody's gonna see that one coming, right? Just discard Shadow. The other thing that could potentially happen is my opponent gets greedy and they let me discard with Fable. No, damn it! They saw the line. Don't do it! No! Anybody's game. Anybody's game now. I mean, I could... Wait a second. I could draw exactly... I could top deck exactly... like if any fetch land... And I have 3 looks. Yeah, any fetch land and we spin into... I guess we spin into an Archon. Well, that's not it. So we're going to discard both of those. Beep, beep. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. Is this lethal? 12. Yeah, that's lethal. Well, that was rough. Okay, here we are for the last round. This hand seems fine. Turn 2 cultivation. Versus Jegantha. What is Jegantha these days? What is Jegantha up to these days in the modern format? Lim was trying to convince me to build pre-modern. I mean, if you want to convince you, if you want anybody to convince you to not build pre-modern, you're very much in the wrong spot, Andrea. Because like I don't know if I was the one that got Nemo into playing pre-modern, but I sure as hell did my best to try to get him. This is very... Oh, that's what Jegantha is doing these days. Okay. So it could very... Yeah, it was really, really good, Andrea. When we had pre-modern FNM the other day. In fact, I think that if you were to play Magic at all, I think pre-modern would be the format that you should play. I think you would enjoy it. It's not a spike brew unless it has breach. It's like Spike has found his lane, you know? There's no Delver in pre-modern. Not true. Dreadnought is like Delver, but it's a 12-12 instead of a 3-troop flyer. It's basically the same deck. You're doing day shit. It's great. Human Monk. Monk. Ooh. Alright. Well, we're doing that now, right? So, the question now is, I think we just get 2 Valakuts and pass it back. So now, even if my opponent, if they go like Karn, I still don't care because I just land another prime time and they lose. And if they don't kill this prime, oh yeah, no, they're super dead. They're... Yeah, I mean, just like we drew it up. That's exactly just how we drew it up. Okay. Here's a Dwarf 9. Here's an attack for a lot. Get some lands. Choose your face. Always yes, always yes, always yield. Is that good enough? That is not good enough? How about this one? Is this one good enough? Do tell, opponent. Is this one good enough? Looks like this one is. Okay, cool. Alright, so this looks good. These also looks good. And I think these are fine. I think Leyline actually matters in this matchup, right? Brotherhood Ends maybe matters. Not used to see Valakut without Sexy Dryad. I feel so blue. Well, back in the day, you know, back in the day, this is the name. This is the way that the cool kids play Valakut. As in the only way that the cool kids play Valakut. As in the way that anybody ever played Valakut. Do we even want Brotherhood's End? Like sorcery speed removal? I'm kind of not into it now that I think about it a little bit more. We already have Force. We already have like a bunch of Boseijus. Am I keeping this hand? I think I am. Because like if I find only a single... If I find just a single red source, like Reunion just fixes this hand straight up. Oh yes, exclamation point Dryad. Exclamation point Dryad. Still hurts to this day. Red source off the top. Easy. So easy. H like fine wine, yep. Look, I've been wrong before, okay? Have you been wrong, Twitch chat? Of course you haven't. You're Twitch chat. You're stronger. I think I'm just gonna... What are the chances my opponent just like nuts me here? I'm gonna be a coward, I think. Look at me being a coward. Ugh. Gross. Do you have another one about Field of the Dead? I don't think so. I think Field of the Dead I actually liked. I don't remember. I actually don't remember how I felt about Field of the Dead. Ah, look at that. My opponent is a master Tron gamer. Anvil. Okay. Scary. Very scary. Alright. I mean, do you just have to blow this up? I don't think that I win the game if I just do nothing, right? I just have to hit my land drops. I have to get this party started somehow. This is not a good way to hit my land drops. Those were not good pickups. Sage who? Okay. Guess I should have blown up the semblance anvil, huh? 3 things you can always rely on: math, Twitch chat, and Titan off the top. Oh, that's great. I love that. Come on, dude. Dude. Sergio with the Prime sub 38 months. Thank you so much for that. Please don't have another Mystic Forge. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out, Stabs. Have a good day at work. See you around. Oh yes, classic Tron land. I mean, they should probably just crack map for Boseiju, right? Can I find a land off as a top? They don't have Karn. Like, my opponent, you would think that my opponent has Karn, but they just don't. They don't. I know that. It's fine. We're okay. They don't have Karn, the Great Creator. Oh, they just drew Jegantha. Okay. Let's see if they go get Boseiju, actually. Yeah. So that's going to blow up the ley line. Allow my opponent to do some nasty things. Land. Fetch land. Well, now that I actually drew the fetch land. Yeah, I think I just want to Ren. The other option was to Fable, but if my opponent wants to attack the Ren, I think that's fine. This is close. This is close. That's an interesting art for Scrap Troller. Go face? Just ignoring Ren. Okay. They can still Bossage you, which is cute. Fetch. Tap land. Draw. Play Mire. I can just cycle Cultivation. That's pretty nice. They didn't Bossage me, which is interesting. At this point, I'm just saving the Bossage for the other, the thing that draws cards, though. I think they should have attacked Ren last turn. I don't know why they went face. They're going face with everything. 7/8. Yeah, I'll take it. Five mana. Four for Karn. Okay. Minus. If they get Ballista, I just Bossage you the Ballista. And now if they play Mystic Forge, I just blow up the Semblance Anvil in response. I'm not even sure they have a Forge in the sideboard though. Beating Needle. Okay. First things first, we gotta fetch. Then I'm gonna Bossage you the Anvil, I think. Yeah. And then we're gonna let the Needle resolve. I imagine they're gonna name Ren in 6. Yep. 3 mana, Scrap Trawler. Okay. Gonna do that thing. And now another Ren. Okay, so are we gonna win because of Bitter Reunion? This is sick. Play my land. 1, 2, 3. Creativity you. Thank you very much. Here's a Primeval Titan. Let's get a couple of very, very sexy Valakuts, the Molten Pinnacles. Let's crack this Bitter Reunion just like we drew it up. Just like we drew it up. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, I should have attacked Karn, I guess. I guess I messed that up. Well, now that we're here, I guess I leave one Scrap Trawler alive. Because we don't have lethal. So I'm going to be going down to 1. We only get Dwarves when the land enters untapped, and Titan just puts them tapped by design. So yeah, I messed it up though. I should have attacked Karn, obviously. So I messed this up. So if they have second Karn in hand, they can Karn minus for Ballista and I lose. But if I had gone after the card, we would have won, guaranteed. All right, got there, 3-2. All right, wrapping this thing up. This was a very enjoyable deck. I had a good time. This card actually did what I wanted it to do, which was nice. And the same thing can be true for Bitter Reunion. Where like Reunion really smoothed out our draws very nicely. So I'm really happy that it worked out just like I wanted to. So that's very cool. The cultivation remains as the single card, which is just like, is this really what we want to be doing kind of deal. Besides that, in the mana base, I could see myself adding one more land, one more mountain. So that would mean cutting one of the fetch lands probably, because I don't think I want to play any less than 1 Boseiju in the main deck, and I don't want to play any less than 3 Valakuts. So if I were to do that, I would probably play probably I guess a second Shelter Thicket. Trying to think if there's any other mountains that I would be interested in, because like Cinderglade doesn't do anything when I'm only playing 2 single basics. So if I play another mountain, it would probably be Shelter Thicket. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, besides that, deck felt fine. I've seen some deck lists playing not Unholy Heat, but like Burst Lightning. So maybe that's something worth exploring instead of Flame Slash. Flame Slash killing Dryad is like the big deal. That's like the big one in the format. Dryad and Omnath are the 2 cards that don't get killed by Burst Lightning that we would definitely like to kill, which Flame Slash does for 1 mana. But like Sorcery is kind of like a big deal versus Dash the Monkeys. But yeah, cool deck. I enjoyed it. So hopefully you did as well. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And there are multiple ways that you can support my content if you're into it, so you can check out the description of the video down below to find all of the different ways you can do so. Mana Traders, TCG Player, Patreon, etc. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.